My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again on the Unorthoblocks server, emanating from the Mushroom City here in our storage warehouse. And yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. And I mean, I'm not even talking about the present. We still gotta take that down, but we've got shulkers everywhere. We've got chests that are just filled with junk, and of course we've got chests like all around the island. Of things that need to go somewhere. They need to go somewhere, and I've been spending time trying to think of where we could put stuff and what actually needs to be in here. So as you can see, I've started to go through and clear out some of this stuff that we don't really need 3 double chests worth of stuff, like bricks and glowstone, and which we have shroom lights in there for whatever reason. Soul sand, which also has magma blocks and soul soil and netherwart blocks. Polished basalt, like we don't need 3 double chests for that kind of stuff. That includes stone bricks, which we only really craft when we need to use it, and this is just like what we have extra. The chiseled stone bricks was when we were trying to level up our masons. And the same goes for all of our wood types. Like we don't need 3 double chests for oak. Okay, we're never going to have that much oak. Same thing for birch. We don't need all of that birch. This is the amount of jungle logs we have. We actually had 3 double chests for dark oak, and we have none. So yeah, as you can see, we can easily move this stuff, the stuff that we don't have in bulk, to other locations. Inside Beard Catan's, we had a barrel for leaves, dyes, and flowers, but we can really expand that. So we've got nether wart blocks, nether wart can go in there as well, our soul sand and soul soil, bamboo, lily pads, kelp blocks, all this stuff can easily be repurposed here, because we'll never have enough for 3 double chests of this kind of stuff. And the same thing can go for the masonry. I've moved some of our decorative blocks over here. So yeah, all of our end city busting blocks that we get, sand and sand. I mean, I don't know if sand belongs here, but I don't know where to put it just yet. We've got terracotta bricks, stone bricks. Yeah, just everything. Like everything can go here. Also, high from the high cubes. We've got a full stack that is renamed. This is quartz. Do you know what that is? Do you know who did that? I'm just curious, because I have no idea. I have no idea what it means. And of course, we can also go through existing shops like our crate and barrel. We've got chests for stuff, but these are just like random, right? We've got like a light chest, which also has coal ore for some reason, but end rods and torches, campfires. This is just random stuff. We can go ahead and clean that up. And actually, with shroom lights, glowstone, end rods, torches, campfires, lanterns. Yeah, lanterns can go in there as well. We could actually build a new shop. And I'm thinking a light shop could go here. Because we have the space up top to kind of showcase some of those lights. And obviously, we've got the room for it. And, food... We're starting to stretch ourselves thin. I mean, I've got pumpkin pies that need to go somewhere. We've got a bunch of different seed types that we can kind of spread out. And yeah, we've got kelp in here too. But with these slots removed, we have 23 open things, and I guess we have to determine what's actually going to go in here, unless we're going to consolidate it, unless we're going to shrink it down. But that's a conversation for another day, I guess. I don't think there's a need right now to consolidate, but I think we should have one line that is being automatically fed by our various farms, right? So what we're already doing. But then another line would just be bulk storage. So our dirt and grass and stones and that sort of thing. That, this is stuff that we're gonna have, and we actually do have a need for this amount of storage for. Which brings up these two builds, right? We've got our mushroom farm and we have our wool farm here. And we've been storing everything in here, and we actually have, quite a bit of wool. So maybe we take this wool and we feed it into the system. And same thing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, we just go ahead and feed that into the storage system automatically, and then in here, we've been collecting stuff in here, and then carrying it over manually. Maybe we bring this into the system as well. That way, it's automatically collected, and would also include two new items that could potentially go over there, which is our brown mushrooms and our red mushrooms on top of the normal blocks. So that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to think about, and a lot to do. I don't think we're gonna do nearly half of that today. I think today what we should do is at least change out the filtering system and move stuff into our shops that can hold it, and then realign everything to kind of shrink it down so we can get a better view of how much space we actually have to work with. So let's do that. All right, and the deed has been done. We have successfully reorganized quite a bit in here, cleaned up a bunch of the random chests throughout the island, cleaned up all of those shulkers, moved stuff around, and I'm really enjoying the overall organization. So we've got chests ready to start collecting wool. Plus, we've got our 4 composter ready items in a row, and then we also have our bones and our bone meal once we do enable the composting function. And then we've got our arrows, rotten flesh, gold, and iron, right? Yeah. And then I've also set up this ready to go as far as connecting this to the mushroom farm. Thus far, have not done that yet. We do have a few shulkers that I'm not quite sure what to do with just yet. I mean, one step at a time, right? But we've got our Christmas present from Lady Bex. We've got our Christmas present from Mighty High. We've got our initial gift from Shelly, and I believe this gift was given to us by Draken. Yeah, I think this is all Draken stuff. So we've got to still move this stuff, but at least it's consolidated. We also have 2 barrels full of cactus, just in case we ever need cactus. But yeah, over here consolidated this quite a bit. So we've got all of the items that we had kind of spread out, but over here. So that leaves us about 7-8 double chest spaces available for other items to put into bulk storage. We just got to figure out what that would be, but as of right now, we don't know. So I think next step for us is to actually hook these 2 farms into the actual system. But one thing kind of came to mind is a few of these wool types, like we have more than 3 double chests worth, so they would easily overflow the system. I mean, a lot of these are filling at least 4 double chests. Some are doing 5 double chests worth. So yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we should have some kind of sale at the store in hopes to get rid of this amount of wool that we have more quickly. So maybe instead of a diamond a stack, we do a diamond for 2 stacks just to get it out. We need to get this out. And we just have so much of it, and we really haven't used it in our builds at all. So maybe that's something that we can change. Maybe that's something we can change soon. In the meantime, here at the farmers market, now the future home of the light shop, I guess I should talk a bit more about what my ideas are here. So obviously, yeah, we can shift this over to a light shop, but we've got a lot of food items here that we're gonna need to move. And actually, bones don't really belong here, but we've got cakes, we've got pumpkin pies. We've got other food items that could easily be given its own chest. But if we're going to move it out of here, where do we put it? Well, we do have a hotel that is currently not being used for its correct purpose. So, how about this? How about this? The Dinner Bone Restaurant and Bar. We could reuse that sign. We can move that sign, make it a billboard, and actually repurpose this entire floor for a full restaurant. Like right now, there's not there's not a lot going on. We've removed the beds anyways, but yeah, we could definitely set up a restaurant in here, and we do have an IOU for an interior design project. And I think this might really be right up Lady Bex's alley. So we can do a little bit of work in here, and I think we should head out to the post office and drop off a bit of a letter to Lady Bex. All right, so we've got a bit of an open layout. Right now, I'm gonna leave these stairs here, and I'm gonna let Lady Bex know that this is how wide the stairway needs to be, just to fit with everything else. So, but I'll leave it up to her to decide where this stairway will actually go. It's gonna need to stay within the birch floor area, but it can pretty much go anywhere. So originally was straight up here, but that blocks off a lot. And most of the stairways are going up on this side or up over here. So yeah, I think there's plenty of room in here for, say, a restaurant over there, a lobby over here, maybe a bit of a room for our farmers to sleep for the night. And that's right. We'll finally have a space for our farmers to live and work, not just cramped up here in this in this little basement area, but a full out room and a restaurant, a bar, a place for them to really be able to stretch out and yeah, get involved with the city. Dear Director Bex of the Department of Interiors, the citizens of Mushroom City have determined that a restaurant and bar is needed, and after careful review, we've determined that the first floor of the hotel would be a perfect location. It's currently an open floor plan as we've teared down all the interior walls. It is our belief that there is enough space for both a restaurant and bar, as well as a lobby for our guests to check in, and potentially a chef quarters, but I'll leave you to decide. The floor can change. The ceilings, as of now, cannot, as the ceiling acts as the floor for the second floor. Maybe lowering the ceiling might work better here. Also, where the birch floor is, we need a 3-wide staircase to lead guests up to the second floor. You can decide placement. We can commit supplies as well. If there is anything you need, feel free to tour the city. We have storage warehouse for bulk items, the commercial district for other goods, and the south end of the island is the future home of our city hall. Wood supplies are there. If you need any other information or have any questions, please reach out directly. The citizens of the Mushroom City are excited to see what you do here. Yours truly, Beard. Okay, I think that says everything we needed to say, so let's go to the post office and drop this off. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we've got a bit of a sheep problem here in our hallway. We will have to resolve that, but at another time. There is a lot of them. There's a lot of them here. All right, and we'll place that right here. Uh-oh. Chicken cooker not working. Hasn't checked their mail. Oh man. All right. Well, it might be well. It might be well. That's okay. We've got plenty of time. We still have a lot to do at home. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to continue this project. The city is growing exponentially as the days turn, and yeah, there's a few ideas that we've got in the works. But that's it. My name's the Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure, and we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.